Good morning. This video will look very similar to the end of the last video, and there's a reason for that. I'm a time traveler. I'm on the way to get some breakfast. Going to the Mcdonald's to grab some biscuits. So riddle me this, parents that are watching, if you are watching. Do you have babysitter struggles, or do you just put your kids in daycare? Are your kids too old? All that sort of thing. Because right now our kids are 3 years old and 2 years old, and we're having a struggle with babysitter situations. Our babysitter calls in a lot, and it's just a struggle. So let me know what you do. Hopefully, eventually, time will sort it out. But I'm gonna grab some biscuits, and we're gonna do that this morning. So yesterday was a bit of a clean fest, like I talked about. We found some. It's never good when you find bugs, but they were just in this rice. They weren't like in the house. They were just in this little bag of rice. So we had to kind of clean from that in the pantry and do all that nonsense. And then here we are today. Got to take my wife to work. She has to be there at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna get my wife's sister to come watch the kids, and I'll probably go home at lunch and check on her, depending on yeah, I'll have to drop my wife off, so I'll go home and check on her, and then do the dad thing, and then go back to work. Got meetings this afternoon, not this morning, so it's one of those days. I wish I could take you in the meetings just so you could see how not interesting. I mean, I say not interesting. It is necessary for my job, but if you're not doing my job, it's not interesting. So I don't know if I'd classify it as interesting so much as just something I do. Let me get 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, 2 plain.
4 biscuits, 2 bacon and cheese biscuits. You have a great day, okay?
2. Oh, I wonder if they'll get it right.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. It appears to be correct. Cha-ching. I can make the whole day, the whole day's dadventure just a McDonald's run right now. I feel like it's an adventure sometimes when you go to McDonald's. You're like, I know you can hear me. Can you really hear me? Are you taking more? Do you know? Ooh, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think they got it right. If not, there's enough food in there where I'm happy with whatever they've given me. Sometimes that's the negotiation that you make in your mind with McDonald's. It's like, it feels like there's enough food in there. I don't feel like checking it. I think it's gonna be enough for me. So I don't get so caught up on did they get everything exactly right so much as, is that enough food? Feels fine, okay. That's my general McDonald's negotiation. That's my mental negotiation with my McDonald's orders. I went to Chick-fil-A the other day though. Chick-fil-A sounded like it was coming out of a dang like words from God speaker, because it's like, you know, usual order is like, can I take your order? What would you like? Can I have that? Okay, is that correct? That's what it sounds like at a normal drive-thru. I went to this Chick-fil-A and it was like, hi, what would you like to eat? Thank you. Here's your total. It was like, it sounded like that. I was like, whoa. I was very excited about that. Chick-fil-A makes it hard not to go. Still with the Metallica, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I think the problem with Metallica's new album is that they have too much history. If this was their first album, it would be looked at completely differently. They'd be like, oh, this is new and interesting. Whereas it's like, oh, well, this is Metallica. They should sound like this, because that's what they did sound like. So I can see the difference. Like, the more I listen to it, the more I think, standalone, it's fine. But just with the history of Metallica, it doesn't. I mean, it fits with their new stuff, but I just don't like it because I love their old stuff so much. But if they didn't have that old stuff, if they were just a new band, it would be a completely different story. So I think that's the issue I'm struggling with Metallica. It's a running theme in these vlogs. All right, currently on the way to work proper. Earlier we drove this road and I was just going to McDonald's. Now I'm actually going to work. Kira did not like me leaving, but it was better than if she had been fussing when Natasha was leaving. So the good thing about my wife's sister watching the kids is we have 2 cars, because my wife drives my wife's sister's car. But I'm gonna have to get a car. The next probably, I'm gonna give myself a month and a half. I think in a month and a half I'm gonna have to get a car. So I wanna know your thoughts. What kind of car do you think I should get? Because I mean, my price range is semi-limited. I don't want to get something that's gonna have too much of a payment, but I've got my eyes set on a couple things. But I want to know, what kind of car would you would you get? Okay, here's my situation. So here's what you gotta picture. So I drive mainly to and from work. It's about a 15-minute drive. No, my face, please. So I drive that. There's not usually anybody in the car with me. I need something with decent gas mileage. I like to drive zippy cars that are fun, but I need something that I have to put the kids in. I can do it. So, fun to drive, pretty good on gas. Doesn't have to be amazing on gas. I'm not dying for gas mileage. Price has to be right, so it can't be anything brand new. I'm not unlimited on funds. It needs to be pretty economical price. And family oriented in some way. Passively. Not like all the time, but just passively. Like if it was in a pinch, I could get them all in here. So that's my criteria. I know what I've got picked out. I want to know what you got picked out for me. So let me know. Sometimes I just enjoy the music selection. I don't know. They hit the songs that I will jam out to. I just made it to work, but then this song came on. How could you not? Like, this is my favorite. Oh, this is probably my favorite song of all time. It is. It's Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. Just jamming out in the work parking lot. The chorus is awesome. Alright, I'm going to work. Reverse. Okay. Anytime I back up now, I look at the camera, and it's weird to back a car up that doesn't have a reverse camera. I'm parked beside like a lift for like changing lights and street lights or something. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, lunchtime. It's raining. I was expecting it not to be rainy when I walked outside, and I came outside and there was clouds. So I'm gonna go home. My wife's sister is there. She gets a little nervous about feeding the kids, so I'm going to go help her feed the kids. Hopefully get them down for the nap. If not, I'll just get them settled, and I got a meeting at 1 to the end of the day, so it's probably gonna be a busy afternoon. But you know, I walked into work listening to that STP song, and I immediately didn't listen to any more music today. I've just listened to podcasts. So it's kind of it's funny how my mood strikes me at work. Either I want to listen to a lot of music and I want to put my headphones in and ignore everything, or I want to listen to a podcast, or I just don't want to hear anything. And it's never predictable. I wonder if there's some subconscious connection between what I want to listen to and what I've been doing that day. I don't know. There's probably something there, but I'm going to continue listening to podcasts on the way home. Turkey sandwich complete. Now I'm on the way back to work. I got a couple snacks with me. Got these veggie sticks. They're ranch, and they're really good. So I'm gonna go back to work. And lunch. Kira went to sleep. Corbin did not. I didn't expect him to. He didn't wake up till 9:30, which is really late for him. Like, we normally get him up at 7:30. So he must have really liked sleeping in tonight, this morning. So back to work, meeting all day, and then back to the madhouse. Leaving after 5. Long day today, but fairly productive. I'm happy. The shortest days of the year are over, and it's still light outside after 5. I can't stand going home in the dark, even when it's just 5 o'clock. I like long sunny days, but busy day, not a very taxing day. Kind of a different kind of day, so I enjoyed it at work. We did some training on the new system we're going to be using. It's very exciting, very exciting. Not really, but like I said earlier, you might be excited about it, but I ain't gonna tell you because of confidentiality. On the way home, I think my wife's cooking dinner. She seems in good spirits, which is always nice. I'm gonna have a nice meal. I have no idea if that's actually what's gonna happen when I get there, but we'll see. Other than that, I'm ready to just relax. So I'm gonna go home, play with the kiddos, eat some dinner, and I guess let the mayhem ensue. We'll see. Oh no, Jafar is an all-powerful genie. What's Aladdin gonna do? They're very concerned. Yes, it is the next day, and yes, I realize I'm wearing the same colored shirt. But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, guys. A lot of car vlogs lately. That's what I do during the week. Usually just talk about stuff going on. And we watched Aladdin last night, and then we watched, I think it was just Aladdin. So that wrapped up our night. Kids went to bed pretty easy. And I had a nice time making a good thumbnail for my video. And then I went to bed. So that was about all I did yesterday. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. That's how I always end these videos. See you, bye!